Zeus was the first of the gods and a very imposing figure. Often referred to as the father of gods and men, he is a sky god who controls lightning, often using it as a weapon, and thunder. Zeus is king of Mount Olympus, the home of Greek gods, where he rules the world and imposes his will onto gods and mortals alike. Zeus was the last child of the Titans Cronus and Rhea, and avoided being swallowed by his father, who had been told one of his children would overthrow him, when Rhea sought help from Uranus and Gu. Cronus had previously swallowed Demeter, Hestia, Hera, Hades and Poseidon. Along with Hades and Poseidon, Zeus shared the rule of the world and became king of Olympus. As the children of Cronus were filled with admiration for their noble brother and sided with him against their unjust father, even following Zeus into the battle of the Titans, Zeus mated with many goddesses and mortals, including Aegina, Alcmena, Calliope, Cassiopeia, Demeter, Dione, Europa, Io, Leda, Leto, Mnemosyne, Niobe, Persephone and Semele, but was married to his sister Hera. Goddess of marriage and monogamy, roles and responsibilities of Zeus as the king of the gods and sitting atop the golden throne on Olympus. Zeus was revered by all mortal kings would boast that they were descendants of Zeus. With this supreme power came a number of roles and responsibilities. Hesiod described Zeus as a god who brought peace in place of violence, and referred to him as the Lord of Justice. Though he is most well known as god of the sky and thunder, Zeus was the supreme cultural embodiment of Greek religious beliefs. He had many epithets, titles, that emphasized different aspects of complete and wide-ranging authority, appearance and personality of Zeus according to Work and Days, by Hesiod, line 59, Zeus was a carefree god who loved to laugh out loud. He was regarded as wise, fair, just, merciful, and prudent. He was also unpredictable. Nobody was able to guess the decisions he would make. That he was also easily angered, which could be very destructive. He has previously hurled lightning bolts and caused violent storms that wreaked havoc on Earth. Zeus fell in love easily and had many affairs with various women. However, he would severely punish anybody who attempted to escort/fall in love with his wife Hera, like the giant Porphyrion who took a lightning bolt from the engaged god for lusting after his wife, albeit with a little help from the love god Eros. He is often described as a strong, imposing man with a regal body and long, often curly hair. He usually had a short beard or scruff and carried his trusty thunderbolt at all times. Facts about Zeus. Zeus became the ruler of heaven and earth after a revolt against his father, Cronos. In his position as king of the gods, Zeus had to play mediator when the immortals were mad at each other. He is the father of Athena, who is said to have sprung from his head. She was his favorite child, with whom he shared the thunderbolt and aegis. Hades and Poseidon were his brothers. His wife Hera was also his sister. Zeus was not a faithful husband. He was known for having many affairs with mortal women. Zeus fathered Hercules, the famous Greek hero, by deception. He disguised himself as Amphitryon, Alcmene's husband, in order to have sexual relations with her. Zeus fathered Perseus by impregnating Danae. When he did so, he appeared to her in the form of a golden shower. The name Zeus means bright or sky. His weapon of choice was the thunderbolt, made for him by the mythical creatures, the Cyclops. Zeus, more recently known for causing thunder and lightning, was once a rain god. He was always associated with the weather in some form. The Zeus described in Homer was not an extension of nature. Instead, he had a standard of right and wrong that made him more relatable to mankind. Before monarchies were rendered obsolete, Zeus protected the king and his family. Hesiod calls Zeus the Lord of Justice. Perhaps because of this, he was reluctant to join a side in the Trojan War. He preferred the Trojans, but he wanted to stay neutral because Hera preferred the Greeks. She was insufferable when he opposed her openly. Metis, the goddess of prudence, was Zeus's first love. Ares, Hephaestus, Hebe and Eileithyia are the children of Zeus and Hera. His union with Leto brought forth the twins Apollo and Artemis. When he seduced the Spartan queen Leda, Zeus transformed himself into a beautiful swan, and 2 sets of twins were born. When Zeus had an affair with Mnemosyne, he coupled with her for 9 nights. This scenario produced 9 daughters, who became known as the Muses. Zeus punished men by giving them women. Zeus's servants were named Force and Violence. God of the sky, thunderstorms, lightning, air, winds, clouds, weather, law, justice and honor. Patron of humans, symbols, thunderbolt, aegis, set of scales, oak tree, royal scepter. Sacred animals, eagle, wolf, woodpecker, lion, bull, swan.